And today we're going to be playing Balloons Adventure Time. Yeah, got this board, so... Okay, well, I chose Universal Coin. Basically, if you're gonna read it, it basically gives you 20, cash per round. Which is a little bit, but if you place, Psy, you will get, back your price in about 18 rounds. So if you place her round 1 and the thing is 80 rounds, you're gonna get quadruple the income just from her. Nothing from her popping, just for her being there doing nothing. Really, I just put her on Psy. I know not Psy, I mean Sam. I put everything on Sam, yeah. But Sam is pretty good. The only thing close is Psy, but I'm going to put everything on Sam or one of those two, or Sam or Flame Princess. This one I could not beat it. I tried 3 times. This is the only one I'm showing you, but I could not beat round 21 simply because it's just that one time I tried what's it called, Warrior PB. One time I tried Sam. One time I tried Psy. Psy was the closest, but not very close. The problem with that is that I just didn't have the HP. I just died from ceramics because I didn't have enough money to get PB. I mean, get flash bomb in time to pop all the what's it called, leads. I think that's what makes Sam the best. Because Sam, the only problem is purples, but you just get a free dark monkey. Well, the difference between Psy is that Psy, there's not a lot of powers that pop leads, base or allies that pop leads. Most of those are high level allies. And as you see here, yes, each Sam does give 20 cash. That means getting 5 Sams gives you 100 cash. You can get 100 plus 100 means 200 cash per round, which in 5 rounds is the same as 1,000. So that's a lot. Yeah, it's pretty good. The biggest problem with Sam is that she does not have that good web damage right now. Level 2 Sam doesn't have any of her polymorph and stuff, so she doesn't have the web damage. But she does have blue damage. While Psy has both, but not super good. She has decent Moab and decent blue damage. So she is probably the best to do this, but I was just not able to get Psy up and running fast enough. That's the biggest problem with Psy. You don't get hit fast enough. I probably could have actually got past round 21 if I actually used BMO. Because BMO is actually very BMO is correct, okay? Don't believe what people say, don't use BMO. BMO is super good because it gives you a lot of cash, okay? She can give you 1,000 cash in 3 turns. That's a lot. I think that also it's also free money at the end of the day. It's you really have to worry about that, and that's why he's just crap. He is probably top 5 allies. If I was to take every single ally, he's top 5. But also, one thing about how they distribute the Martian coins. First off, round 10 you get 100. Round 15 you get 20. Round 20 you don't get 100, you get 20.
Here I come, big, stupid, and
that's unfair. So dumb and unfair. MC told you, Psy, no damage like that.
No hits. You're too
Cannot even pop one balloon. This is just showing that Psy is more of a balloon fighter than anything else. And it probably had, if it didn't have multiple heroes, it could have did it. But with multiple heroes, it's harder to do that. And round 25, That's pretty hard because like it ramps up pretty fast. And also with only 930 Martian coins, I can only buy powers. I'm trying to save up to at least get the legendary orb, which is not bad. And cosmic essence. It's basically a universal upgrade there. Like the idea, it's perfect. And see, polymorph. Basically, even though polymorph does, okay, polymorph, this is okay. You get any balloon in range, its ability. Any balloon in range basically turns into a red balloon, which is super crazy. But there's a what's it called? A common item does the same thing with a 5% chance of doing it. But it probably only works on non-labs, I think. So it's basically called condiments. I get 10% chance to turn anything that is above that's pink or above into a yellow. 5% chance to turn to red. So 50% to turn into either a red or yellow, which is pretty crazy when you think one hit can turn a ceramic into a 4 or 5 ceramic into a red, which only gives it basically 2 HP or 2 attacks, making it much more useful on someone like Sai or Sam, because Sam just has one of the best like tower attacks, because she just like one like laser you down, which allows her to hit multiple times in like quick succession, giving her crack damage. Also, Warrior PB is super good early game. Place her down, don't have to place anybody else, because of how much easier it is to get the warriors and to get their archers. They just defeat anything. They're like better than dark monkeys, which sounds a little bit, but you gotta realize that she summons like a bunch of them. It makes sense because her you gotta beat her in hard mode, which of course makes sense how I beat her. I think it's crazy how easy it is to get her, like super simple. Also, one thing's weird, okay? And balloons, adventure time, this game, yeah. It has a weird thing where it like changes, it's like upgrade screen depending on where the hero is at. So the hero's in the left is gonna put upgrade screen in the right, vice versa. Which I thought all the balloons game did, but oh no, only balloons adventure time. Any other game doesn't do it. Balloon BD2 doesn't do it. BD6 doesn't do it. Which is crazy to me how only this game does it. Yeah, okay. One thing I have a big problem that most games do, that I just feel like, and most developers, is that when they make new games and better games, they forget the older games. Like this game and BD2 barely get any love. The last major update for this game was in 2019. It's, yeah, 2019. That's 8 years, no, 7 years ago. I think the past at least 2 updates, okay? And I know somebody's saying, but what the collab between Balloons and Adventure Time probably ended, but it still does need a update, because people are still playing it. I think it's still worth giving it at least 3 more updates. Like, what update could be to add more just monkeys, bug changes, change some stuff, make it like easier. I think this would just make it way better. I think just getting a little bit more updates and it could actually be contending with BD2. And BD2, I think they should take some heroes from BD6 and puts into BD2, like Geraldo, or Corvus, or Rosalia, or even the two new upcoming heroes with Prince Adam / He-Man, and the other one, I think it's Dan Seymour. I don't really know his name. I watched the other version of He-Man. This was the more cartoonish one. I liked it. It was not bad, pretty good. I didn't watch the original, more Western, like weird, not weird, just like more older, like more for like older people, okay? Which I just didn't watch, it just didn't feel right to watch it. And first off, about 60 of the Zone G, that does make sense. BATTD 6 is around 80. But I don't do that. I think that around 5 is around BFD, and around 60 is like Zone G, which is crazy. That the progression is way faster in this game than the other game, in BD6. But I think it actually makes more sense for this game, because in this game, like, the abilities are better, does more damage, and all around, just way better. And also, the poison is the best out of all the 3 rings. It's probably the first or second on the rings, because the rings, all of them, like this one does like at least +3 damage, which the other ring doesn't. Another thing about this map that I realized was the freeze effect. And in this effect, basically what it does, it slows the attack speed of the character, which doesn't really affect Sam. It doesn't affect Sam that much because of how she fires, or Warrior PB with how she works is like she just like use multiple centuries with quotation marks, but like centuries. Okay, I'll call it that. But these archer centuries basically all individually need to be frozen, slow, which makes it way easier to actually not do your defense up, because Warrior PB is not that strong by herself, but her allies are just the main powerhouse, and it's not like if one ally is stunned, all of them are stunned. Only one ally is stunned. Also, with Bubblegum Princess, okay, I think that her regal presence is pretty weak and needs a little more tweaking, because basically, if you know what it does, it increases the range, I think, maybe Pierce. It does barely increase the range, which makes it a pretty useless upgrade. Because, yeah, it probably increases the range by 2%. Because someone like Sam barely gets an increase. Like Sai, barely gets an increase. Which is not ideal, because you think that should be something worth it, but they're not. Also, we need a village. If they were to update it, which they're probably never going to. If they were to update it, they need to add a village or something, so that they can actually do some village action. This would be much worth it. Also, Balloon's Card Storm. If you don't know about it, basically, Balloon's Card Storm is basically got stopped the updates are it's not gonna have updates anymore. It's more just gonna be balance sweeps and stuff. So anything for Balloons Hearthstone is basically done because the community behind Balloons Hearthstone is basically non-existent. So the time and money put into it was not worth the people playing it. So that's why you won't see me do anymore Balloons Hearthstone. I know some say, but I don't watch it. But the people that watch it versus the people that actually want to watch it compared to the people that don't want to watch it, it's so much more different that if I do it for 5 people, only those 5 people will watch it, and maybe like 10 others. But if I do something like this, 20 people might watch it, 30, 40, 100 maybe. And that would be so much more better for me. Also guys, hey, please like and subscribe. I'm super close to 100 subscribers. Please, at the end of this month, end of next month, can you please get to 1,000 subscribers? That'll help out a ton. Please, please, please. Like and subscribe. And also comment what the next video I can do. So I can help, what makes you get stuff that you want to watch. So it will help me and you. It was a win-win. And thank you for all you have done. And let's continue. Yeah, I lost. That was hard micro, like hard micro. And I'm going to skip ahead like a few rounds because like the first few rounds are kind of boring. We're finally back to about the place we're gonna be like in like 30, like 2 minutes, and we're gonna be at round 60. I want to die again, so I did a little bit of micro, like just a teensy bit, and loaded out like a lot. And I think the biggest reason why I died before was that I just didn't use Brofist, and Brofist gives you a lot of cash, and that's why I lost. Like here, I have 11,000 extra cash. Before I didn't have enough to buy all the stuff. To just show how much cash Brofist helped, how much Brofist helped. This was super close until this wasn't. And finally, this is my first, my first epic. Epic. No. My first ultra rare. It's ultra rare, yeah. And with it, it's super rare. But with it, I got 3 trash. So I just sharded it for $30 for 300 shards. Probably wasn't worth it. I did not go for a what's it called? I did not go for a regular rare. As you see, 10% chance to transform balloons above to like yellow or what's it called? Red, which just shows you how cracked that ability can be. And I really want to re-roll because all these were kind of like long, but I chose the middle one because 5 hard is not as hard as like 5 impossible. And yeah, impossible is always the thing around 100. Not doing that right now because I don't know if I can even go to round like 70. And BMO skateboard, not worth it. It is, but kind of not, because like if I choose to place it to there, the problem means it's the best. If you move it to somewhere else, I gotta wait for a time, which might just mess me up in the next round. Which that's why I just didn't get, because like, what's the reason if next round I might just get like killed because I chose to move it to a worse spot just for a 1 turn, something like that. tiny type of space. So that's why I did it. Yeah, also, so close to getting Sai and Sam to be done. And also, that's all for today. And I'll see you guys next time. Make sure to like and subscribe.